Hey vinyl community, how you doing? And welcome to Beatle Brad's channel. So glad to have you here. Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for tuning in and being a part of Beatle Brad's family and my channel. And as you're a viewer and a subscriber, you are a part of my family. So I appreciate you guys very, very much. Today, I'm talking about Memory Almost Full, Paul McCartney's album. Couple videos back, there's a great video channel out there. If you guys haven't seen this guy, it's Mr. Beatles Pro is the channel you need to go watch. Wow, this guy has got a museum worth of memorabilia, an incredible vinyl collection, and just fantastic stuff. So you really need to check him out. So Tom is the guy who runs the channel, and he's a great guy, extremely knowledgeable, knows a lot about it all, and he just did Memory Almost Full and showed the memorabilia and stuff that he has and the stuff that he owns. And I kind of chimed in and said, hey, I got a few things. Can I show you mine? So this is my video of Paul McCartney Almost Full. Memory Almost Full. Got the same thing. For those of you who don't know this album, this is Paul McCartney's 14th album that he put out in his McCartney lineup of albums. This album came out in 2007. So this definitely was during the period in time where CDs were dominant and vinyl was very hard to find. That's for sure. This album also has some really great songs, some fantastic music. Dance Tonight was a huge hit. The album went to number 5 on the charts, and the single Dance Tonight, like we got singles still today, right? Yeah, boy, is that something we don't talk about anymore, CD singles or 45 singles. But anyway, the song went to number 3 in the charts. I got all this stuff back when it came out in 07. So a lot of this I'm showing to you for the first time. You've probably never seen any of this that I've shown. But yeah, I bought all this in 07, like I said, so it's kind of fun. The first one up is the album, and this is the actual vinyl, and look at this. I mean, this is what I paid for it, $16, and it's still sealed. I kept this sealed because I've got the CDs, and we'll show you that as well. But the track listing and everything's on there. But yeah, I left the album sealed just because I thought, I got it on CD, I really don't need to open it. And the vinyl of this is just absolutely ludicrous. I mean, really frightfully expensive. It's like you have to give a kidney to get it. And here we go. This is Dance Tonight. This is a picture disc of the song Dance Tonight. There's a nice picture of Paul. I really love picture discs. You know, I'm just a sucker for this kind of thing. And this is really an unusual, kind of a different looking picture disc. There's the other side. And it does play on your turntable. You know, you lay it down flat, and then there's the grooves there. So if you're wondering how this plays, there's grooves right in there. Hopefully you can see that. I got a bad glare, apologize. But yeah, this is made in England. Very cool. Got a bunch of stuff to show you, so I hope you all can keep up. Pay attention. Yeah, really. This is back when I got this. So here we go. This is a 45 that was during that time. This is really neat, and you can see the price I paid for the 45. That won't happen today. Here we are in 2020. No, not gonna happen. Here's the inner picture inside, the other side, and then you can cut this out and kind of make a stand up and all that. But no, Beatle Brad's not gonna do that. No, I'm not gonna ruin mine just to show you what the 45 looks like in the picture. Here's the 45 itself. And this is actually a very, very thick 45. It's almost like the weight of a 78. It's really, it's not a 180 gram. They really kind of weren't really doing that in '07. But this being what it is, yeah, it's just extremely heavy. Just extremely heavy. But anyway, show you that. And then this is a, get it turned around the right way. That might help to have you kind of watch this, right? This is another copy of it, but this is still sealed. The 45, and you just saw it, so I don't need to show it to you. But this one's still sealed, so that doesn't count. Yeah, and like I said, this was Paul McCartney's first album that he put out, and it's from the coffee company Starbucks. So this was actually Paul's very first album on the Starbucks label, and it was the very first time you could download an album. So yeah, this was a download as well. These are kind of tricky to get. These are the Starbucks cards for Paul McCartney for that whole time period. And yes, Beatle Brad picked them up when they came out. Sorry, I don't have one, I don't have two, but I've got several of them. So there they are. There's a bunch of them, of the McCartney Starbucks cards. There's the back of them. But yeah, it was kind of a neat promotional card. Oh, come on, it was pretty cool, isn't it? No, you gotta admit it. When you're a collector, you look for everything. You really do. And then when I was at Starbucks, I talked them out of the Starbucks stand, which the cards went right in here, as I showed you. Right in there. So that's kind of neat. But this is a promotional stand for an actual Starbucks restaurant. Well, not restaurant. Coffee shop. So there's one that I showed you. Here's another one from a Starbucks, and this is from a different location. I think there might be a different picture on this one or something. No, this still same picture. Second one, and of course, okay, yeah, I got 3 of them. But yeah, these are really neat. But isn't that neat? Yes, Paul McCartney Memory almost full Starbucks stand, and that's a promo, which is really cool. And then Paul McCartney was very heavily in a lot of these rock magazines in promoting the album. They really promoted this album. I mean, Starbucks did a huge job of promoting this, and Starbucks. Like I said, Starbucks and Paul, they really went together in just doing a lot of this for this album. Some great pictures in this magazine. I won't go into more detail than that, but this was just lovely to have. Really glad to get that. Then this is my sticker. I don't know if you can see that. It's transparent. It's really hard. Grab my glasses, make sure I was showing this up. It's really hard to see this. No, I was not. But this is an exclusive. This is an exclusive CD and DVD for the Starbucks CD. And this is a deluxe copy, which is the CD itself and the DVD. So, you know, you thought Paul McCartney, with his album that he has out now, did a lot of different variations. Oh, no. He did this long time ago with this album in 2007. Give you a little bit better. Yeah, go ahead and pause that on your own. And it opens up like this. And then like that. And then like that. And then you've got a little slide here where the album booklet kind of slides in and out. It kind of gives you the information and kind of some really cool different pictures. The DVD is great. It's a performance of Paul live. That's great. It really is. So it's just real quickly. I'm sorry to go so fast on this, but I've got a lot to show you. And the title, Memory Almost Full. I almost forgot. My memory is almost full. came from Paul's cell phone, Memory Almost Full, meaning that his cell phone was almost full. So it said on his actual cell phone, Memory Almost Full. So there you go. That's where the name of the album came from. So whenever you're stuck in a Starbucks and you say, hey, you know about Memory Almost Full? You can explain it to them. Yeah, right, like that's going to come up. And then XM and Fox Radio did a whole promotional thing of Paul McCartney. So this is the whole entire interview with Paul talking about the whole album and the making of Memory Almost Full, which was really neat. And then we got another Paul McCartney magazine. Then this is really cool. This is very rare. This is a Paul McCartney magnet, like a refrigerator magnet. That's very collectible, very rare. I don't think I've ever seen too many of those. That's really pretty darn cool, isn't it? Next up is a Paul McCartney. Hope the CD's in there. Yeah, it's in there. Okay. I can carry on now. This is a Paul McCartney CD of Memory Almost Full, and you may say, big deal, it's just a CD. Yes, it is. But this CD was a special promotional CD that went in the London Times newspaper for the newspaper itself. You got a free copy of this in the newspaper. So this was a limited edition, CD. And it's got Paul in there as well. This, I really enjoyed this album. I think this was kind of in the day of when Paul was really still quite creative, and some of the songs on this were very, very well done. This album was coming off the heels of Chaos and Creation in the Backyard, which was a huge album, and actually this Memory Almost Full could have been a two-parter. Paul thought about making this a two-parter album, a double album, meaning this Memory Almost Full and Chaos and Creation being a double album. It almost happened for this one. This is the deluxe version, and this has the sticker as well. And then let me show you. This is neat. So this opens up like this. See if I can do this without tearing it. That would not be good to tear it. There we go. There's the deluxe version like that. Folds open. And then there you've got your... Where is it? There's your listing. I'm having a hard time finding stuff. And then this folds again. So you got this on the bottom. Very creative, really clever of how they did that. I really like that because it's a CD, DVD, which is different than the other one that I showed you. And this is the booklet. I won't go into all the pictures. But yeah, I like the way that folds and the way it opens and all that. It's just really kind of neat. Very clever, creative. There's the songs on the back. Then this is a Starbucks promotional window display. So I'm going to back up, get that in there. It's a window display for Starbucks. It's a two-sided promo for both sides. That's really neat. And then, like I said, Paul McCartney really, really promoted this. This is very rare. These are out of print now, but this is him on TV shows, making of the Dance Tonight and all kinds of other things. It's a DVD. Excellent, excellent, excellent DVD. I'm sorry these are harder to find, or else, I'd say, try and find it on your own. But, if they do come up, please get that. You would like it. Then there's another one that he did on Memory Almost Full, and as you can see, this is another DVD. It's got a lot of stuff on there. I apologize for the glare. I really hope you can see that. There we go, there's the DVD. These are all well over 2 hours long. Another Paul McCartney DVD, and these are all for the making and different TV shows that he was on. He promoted this very heavily. Like I keep telling you that, but he really did. This is probably one of the times that I really enjoyed Paul being on the BBC and foreign countries and all that kind of stuff of promoting this album. It was the time when Paul really got out there and promoted. And then this is another promotional stand. This is another very rare promotional stand for Memory Almost Full. The backing of it there. Yeah, that's a nice piece. Yeah, let's get some writing at the bottom there. I don't know if you needed to see that. But anyway, and then this is another stand-up promotional for Memory Almost Full. And this kind of folds out through here, and then this part stands up as well. Told you I had a lot to go through, so I hope you're still with me and still watching and a part of all of it. This is different. This is another window promotional sticker. And it's a little bit different. And there's another one on this side as well, which is a little bit different, of Paul McCartney Memory Almost Full again. So anyway, Tom, there you go. And viewers, that is just, I know I'm missing something else. You know, I can't think of it. Oh, I know something I wanted to tell you. On the song, let's see if I can find it here. There were several promotions for this album. Let's see, but there's one song on here. Nod Your Head. That was a big promo video. You Tell Me. That was another big one. That was me, kind of talking about him growing up. House of Wax, that was another big promo video. Oh, The End of the End, which is on side 2 for the vinyl, but you know, it's on the CD. That's kind of an eerie song. It's almost like Paul McCartney is saying what he wants when he dies. You know, the song says, you know, I want lots of champagne raised and flowers, and, you know, kind of goes on and on about saying this is what he hopes to have when he passes away, and you guys remember me, and it's a kind of a wild song of saying, okay, now that I'm gone, this is what I've left for you, what I want. Yeah, so I wanted you to maybe pull that song up. If you don't have this album on CD, it's an easy way to get it, and I seriously recommend that you get it. It's a good, solid album of Paul. There's some, you know, heavy rock songs on there, like Nod Your Head. That was a heavy, almost like a heavy metal rocker. So that was really good, really good. But I did show you this because Paul's got his face covered up, and he's got like a mask on, and I want each and every one of you to be safe with all of this that is going on right now with this virus going through. Please wash your hands. Don't touch your face that much. Be safe. Beatle Brad cares for you, and I want you to be healthy. My videos are seen all over the world, so, you know, Italy's in lockdown, and I know other countries are in the midst of that as well. Until then, we need to be safe, but don't go crazy and buying hordes of 20 rolls of toilet paper and 16 gallons of milk and orange juice. I know a lot of people are doing that here in the States, and shame on you for not sharing and being a part of helping somebody else out instead of hoarding it all for themselves. I mean, come on now, New York. Whoop! Did I mention who it is? New York and Jersey. Come on now. But yes, please be safe. Take care of yourself. And if you do have symptoms of all of this, please get checked out early so you can get yourself healthy and well and taken care of. But I know this is a little bit longer video than normal, and I wanted to say thank you, each and every one of you, for watching. You guys are definitely the best viewers out there, and I thank you for being a part of Beatle Brad's channel. You guys are awesome. So comment down below if you're a new person watching. Subscribe to my channel. Be a part of Beatle Brad's family and videos. You will not be disappointed in watching them, that's for sure. So as I say on my channel, I'm out of here. Take care, everybody. Be safe and be healthy.